So, Doom the Dark Ages looks absolutely awesome, man. A lot of people have put out their, gameplay videos and stuff like that, and dude, it looks amazing. The combat looks a lot more heavy in this game, there is tons of melee combat, it just looks incredibly cool. But, of course, every time there's something cool, there's always this group of people that have to find a way to complain about it, man. So what we're gonna be doing today is going over some salty Doom haters, and just seeing what they have to say. So strap in those brain cells, guys. Anyway, the first group of Doom haters are going to be on GmanLiv's video on Doom the Dark Ages, where he goes over everything. I would recommend checking out the video because it does give you a lot of information on the game. You can find out if it's for you or not. But yeah, let's get into some of these comments. The first comment we have here is, "This game looks trash compared to Eternal. So little effort put in." Ah yes, because completely changing the aesthetic of the game to look like medieval times is just a lack of effort. It's lazy. Adding cool things like the mech and dragon sections? That's just lazy, dude. Next up we have another parkour Doom. Yay. Who is this for? Tom Cruise. It's not like there was parkour even in the classic Doom games or anything. I mean, I used gameplay the other day where you can literally see me playing Doom 2 and doing platforming sections in the background gameplay. But all of a sudden, 30-something years later, it is a problem. And yes, dude, I'm sure they made this game with Tom Cruise in mind. The slowing down of the game is what kills it for me. Looks horrible. If only there was a solution like a slider or something where you can speed the game up if you don't like the slower speed. And how come the slower speed is all of a sudden a problem even though the original Doom games were a lot slower as well? Oh wait, people just need something to bitch about. Literally no one asked for Doom to become a bullet hell shooter. Once again, have you played the original Doom games, especially some of those custom WODs? I want my glory kills back. The stale beatdown animation is lazy. Literally, the glory kills are your moments of rest in the hyper-violent game of rock, paper, scissors that is Doom. Well, when the game is a little bit slower, you don't exactly need as many moments of rest. And there still will be moments of rest, they're just not going to be as many, like for example when you use the flail to melee an enemy. No chainsaw? What the fuck? Remember guys, it's bad because it's different. Get ready for this one, guys. Pointless slop. Bullet hells is literally my least liked genre, 3 skull emojis. All the recent new games are so bad, I have already saved 1 month worth of rent by not buying them, laughing emojis. Haha, they turned Doom into Warframe's Railjack missions LMAO. Well guys, bullet hells are just slop because this one YouTuber doesn't enjoy them. id Software should have reached out to this guy before they made the game and asked him if he likes the direction they are taking. The next set of angry comments come from Skillup's video on Doom the Dark Ages. Game looks very slow and boring without vertical gameplay. Like I said to the guy earlier in this video, there's literally a slider to fix this issue. The Dark Soulsification of Doom, of all games, is one of the greatest sins I can possibly imagine. So sick of the influence those games have had on the overall action game landscape. Ready for that trend to die. I love how whenever a game has one little thing in common with Dark Souls, this crowd of people comes out and they're like, it's literally Dark Souls, dude! It's literally Elden Ring! You see it with dodge rolls, parries, shielding, basically anything, and of course the example we're using here is shielding. So the game is like Dark Souls because there's a parry and a shield? What kind of brainlet logic is this? I hope these people realize that Dark Souls didn't invent shielding, blocking, and parrying. There's not a single legitimate reason to prefer 2016 over Eternal. Go nitpick, but it's an overall superior game in every substantive way. Well, I am glad we have this YouTube commenter here to tell us which games we are and are not allowed to prefer. Believe it or not, some people like the atmosphere of 2016 better and they like the slower combat. There's nothing wrong with that. Looks too colorful. If this guy doesn't like colorful games, I pray he doesn't discover Doom Eternal. This looks like trash, laughing emoji, clown emoji. You know somebody's super intelligent when they use clown emojis? Somebody then replies, okay, wokey. Welcome to Gaming Discourse in 2025. We have fucking clown emojis, and somebody using the term wokey when wokeness was not even brought up. You guys know the two retards fighting meme? This is a perfect example of that. Open maps in a Doom game? WTF? How dare they make the world more expansive? Also, it's bad because it's different. Next up we have, this game is shit. So instead shooting, now you need to counter block. What the fuck? Yup, the game is just pure garbage because you actually have to defend yourself. Great logic, dude. Doom 2016, perfect music vibes and story. Good gameplay. Doom Eternal, perfect music and gameplay. Shit story. Doom Dark Ages mid gameplay. Even shittier story. Shit music? It's all downhill since the Mick Gordon debacle. My expectations are in the shitter. I'm ready to be surprised, but I ain't giving them money, those greedy fucks at Bethesda. I'll just sail the 7 seas. That has to be one of the least coherent sentences I have ever read. And you gotta love how all these morons do this Mick Gordon thing. Like, don't get me wrong, the way he was treated is wrong, but the fact that he's not working on the game doesn't make the game shit. Believe it or not, there are other talented music creators out there. Now that we have gone over the salty comments, I just want to talk about the game itself and give some thoughts. Overall, I actually like the fact that this game is slower than Eternal. It makes it a lot more playable for controller players, and if you don't like the slow pace, you can always speed it up. The game has a ton of slider settings to make the game infinitely replayable. You can do so many different challenge runs with this. I think that's awesome. The dragon section looks cool, it's something different. You have a mech section which also looks cool. And I love the fact that there's a lot of focus on the melee combat with like shielding, parrying, and attacking. It's something that Doom hasn't really explored all that much yet, so it's nice to see them explore it. Now, obviously the game is not perfect, it won't be perfect, no game is, and there are things to criticize like the forced ray tracing so Nvidia can sell their overpriced graphics cards, and obviously Denuvo. Nobody likes Denuvo, and if you do, you probably eat paste. But yeah, this is the first time I have been excited for a video game probably since I was like 16 years old. And the game is not even that far away from coming out. So, you know, hopefully it's great, man. But let's go ahead and wrap this video up. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't, you can leave a dislike and an angry comment. That's all from me. Peace.